Hello, my butterfly beauties, and welcome. If you are new, my name is Charlen, and on this channel, we discuss everything beauty, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if you like my style, why don't you subscribe and you stay a while. In today's video, my items finally arrived from the $5.95 and 20% off sale at Bath & Body Works. So they did the 2-day only sale, right? And then after everybody did their orders on that first day, they decided to do a flash sale on the second day in the evening for an additional 20% off. Yes, they did. So we went back in. We went back in. Some of the stuff I was on the fence about, or I was like, I'll just get one or two of those. And I was like, oh, an additional 20%. Okay, well, we'll get a couple of more of those then. So if you would like to see the items that I got for the $5.95 sale from the body care sale that they had, for was it the mist, the creams, and sprays, I believe it was, I'll have it posted. Then just stay tuned. All right, you guys, my box came busted from FedEx. So a couple of my items came in with missing tops. I've already reached out to customer service about it, but my box was so beat up that they physically had to tape it back together. Nothing was missing. So nothing was missing, but stuff were like, some stuff was damaged. And a couple of the tops on a couple of the mists were missing, like totally gone. There was no mist to be had. One of the actual sprayers was broken off. So anyways, like I said, I already reached out to customer service and they're taking care of it. But these are the items I came. So if I show you a mist without a top, that is why. It was not treated well in the process of leaving their store or warehouse to my home. Somewhere in between, it must have got dropped. And you know how they have those boxes now where you could pull the tab across and it will open up the box. I love the idea of the box and I love how it folds out and does all of that. And I think they do better with that. But apparently somewhere along the line, this particular package actually was dropped. Like someone had it in their hand and must have dropped it, or it was on a dolly, something, and spilled over and fell off. So everything had to be put back in the box and retaped, and they just missed a couple of the tops and some of the creams got harmed or whatever. But like I said, they're making it right. So let's get to the items. That's enough rambling. Let's get to the items. So you guys, I went back in and I got another one of the Fruity Musk. And I think I only got one of them. So I went in and got another one of the Fruity Musk. If you saw my video just recently, I did the Do We Want to Smell Musky video. I had to do it. But anyways, I love this one. And what I'm hoping that this doesn't do is what Sweetest Song did, which was the raspberry became non-existent and the musk got heavy. I'm hoping this stays true to the raspberry being dominant. So we got another one of Fruity Musk. And this time around, I also got one of the creams to it. So we got the cream and we got the mist on Fruity Musk. This is one of the ones that was harmed in the delivery, which was Ude Coconut. So I ended up getting 2 more of these. If you didn't see the last haul video, I told you guys this was my favorite luxury release this time around. This one, Love Unleashed. Then I would probably give it to Hello Happiness and then Always Flirt. Like those were all my top favorites from this release, other than, you know, the ones they brought back. But got a couple of more Ude Coconut. And like I said, this one is missing the top. It's somewhere on somebody's floor somewhere, wherever it got dropped. And then I got another one of the Love Unleashed, and this was another one that came without a top. Got you guys, they must have dropped that package really hard. So, ooh, that coconut, let me go back. Fruity Musk was the one that had dewy raspberry, sugared musk, and velvet moss, for those who don't know. Ooh, that coconut is the one that is the Nest Balinese coconut dupe, and it has coconut milk, tropical lily, and vanilla sandalwood. So got 2 of those. And then the Love Unleashed, I end up getting another one of those body sprays, and this is the Love Don't Be Shy dupe, Killian dupe, that has sugar pink pepper, warm neroli, and whipped marshmallow. You guys, I have this on today with a combination. This one was missing the top, but I got the other one over there. Stay tuned to my fragrance follow-up Friday, because some of the layering combinations I've been wearing this week from my tray, they all been hitting, and I've been loving them. But this was part of my combination today. Love Unleashed. So I went ahead and got a couple of more of the body creams in this one, because this is a scent I love, and I know I'm going to be running through those body creams in that scent. Whew, it's trying to move on me. Here's the body cream for Ude Coconut. So I got one of these as well. I got 2 of those. So 2 of these. So we got 2 mists, 2 creams in the Ude Coconut. Trying to make sure I'm trying to keep this in somewhat of an order here. All right, so then back over here, I got another set of the Warm Musk, which was my other favorite musk that they came out with. And this one has smooth vanilla, whipped musk, cozy amber. So got those. I went ahead and got another one of my Infinite Radiance. So this was one of the other ones they brought back for the sale. That's that Valaya exclusive inspiration. Love. And I end up getting another Saltwater Breeze. But after smelling this one, because I ordered these, you know, a day of each other. So the other one came in and I smelt it with you guys. And I feel like this one is just okay. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to do a wear test on the other one, because that was first impressions. If I don't love that scent, they're both going to go back, because I thought it smelled good, but I don't know if it's a love. And I told you all that I'm not keeping things that are just okay. I have to love them. So in order for me, because this was an online exclusive, and so I didn't want to not take advantage of the 20% off sale and not get it if I end up loving it, because I was only going to be able to get it online. So I went ahead and ordered a second one just in case I did love it. And then I already have my 2 of them, because if I love a scent, I at least want to have 2 of them. So I need to do a wear test first, so I'm still on the fence with this one. But Saltwater Breeze, like I said, they released it as an online-only exclusive. And it has fresh linen, violet leaves, and water blossom, which I love a clean scent and I love a violet scent. So it's not like I don't love clean scents. I need to put this on my skin and see how it wears and see if it ends up being a love, like that other White Barn collection from last spring that I absolutely love. That's everything in this bag. So let's continue on with this bag. I end up getting another one of the Always Fleur. You know, this is that Dior J'adore inspiration. And it has shimmering pear, silky rose petals, and cedar musk. This is another one that I absolutely love. So we got another one of those. Took advantage of that. As well as Hello Happiness. So got another one of the Clinique Happy dupes. And this one has sparkling citrus, bright apple blossom, and golden mimosa. You guys, went ahead and got the Covered in Roses. I told you about this one the last time. I already got one of these, I believe, the last time. But I went ahead and got another one along with the body cream. And this one, you know, is that Delina inspiration. And it has ruby berries, sugared rosebuds, and blushed amber. So we went ahead and got another backup of that. I didn't have the cream before, so now we got the cream in it. And I am so happy I went ahead and got 2 more of these, because after I put my nose on Gingham Love, it was love. So this may be my favorite gingham. I don't know, because I love me some Gingham Glow. I do love Gingham Gorgeous. I'll have to do like a ranking or something. If you guys want to see that, let me know down below in the comments. But I may do a ranking of like what's my favorite ginghams, because I got quite a few of them now. And this one was one that I have been waiting for them to bring back in stock because I heard so many good things about it. But this one has sugar red berries, blushing freesia, and rose meringue. So I got that along with the body cream in this one. So we got the Gingham Love. This is how it looks. It has that gingham look, and it has Gingham Love on there. You guys, I got my other piece to the Nocturnal Rose finally came in. If you know, you know. I'm going to do a whole dedicated video to Nocturnal Rose. It's that good. It deserves its own video, so stay tuned for that. And I already put the candle I got in here because they had these candles, I think $13.95 or something like that. And then you got the additional 20% off. So when I got the Covered in Roses spray and body cream, because I love this aesthetic. If you saw my rose short that I did when I did a walkthrough of the store, when they originally put out the display for all the roses, I was saying how beautiful this looked. And I love the aesthetic that they chose to put on the Covered in Roses. It was originally part of the luxury lines. Apparently, they're making it a part of their key line. I don't know. But I decided to take my Touch of Gold out. But I put it right here. And I put my Covered in Roses in here. So that's what we have in here right now. So we got the Covered in Roses. So it's kind of like they're in the background. And last but not least, I went ahead and got this because this was something I was eyeballing for a while that I saw. And it's because it got a butterfly on it. Y'all already know. Well, this pocket bag holder. Isn't that cute? It has the butterfly and the flowers and they're dangling. Yep, opens like this. Yep, it's gorgeous. I can see this thing here getting in the way a lot when you're trying to hurt it. There's something you got to take your time opening and closing. But this is cute. I love the ombre look and everything. So got the pocket bag. It was originally $8.95 and then I was able to get the 20% off of it. I'm still holding out. I was so tempted to use my 20% off to get that butterfly candle holder. You know, the one I want so bad. But I do not want to, I think it's like $45, $50. So even with the 20% off, I don't think it's still worth it. But I was super close, like this close to getting it. And I didn't. I held out, you guys. I held out. Have you seen the new mailer? Like, I've seen little sneak peeks of it, and then some people are saying that they're finally seeing it go out in mail, so people are able to talk about it now. But the Disney collection that's supposed to be coming out this weekend, are y'all going to get any of the Disney collection? Because they brought back Tiana. When I saw Tiana was a bring back from the Disney collection, they doing, I think I saw Tiana and Belle was the ones that was coming back. When I saw that, I was so excited. And then I went from immediate excitement to then I was like, oh no, but Cinderella and Jasmine didn't come back, because that was the ones I end up loving. I got them still on my tray over there for my project, use it up or use it down. Cinderella and Jasmine was not an immediate love for me when it first released, but let me tell you, after that couple of months of sitting and me wearing it during this fall and winter time, they are loves. Those are some potent and unique and beautiful perfume-like fragrances. I love Cinderella and I love Jasmine, and I kick myself now that I didn't get more of Tiana at the time that it was released, which I'm glad they brought it back, so I'm still good. But I didn't get another one of Cinderella and Jasmine because they were my least favorite. Like I loved Belle. Belle was one of my favorites, so they brought that one back. Tiana was my absolute favorite, and they brought that one back. And I also loved Moana. Moana did not come back. But they got Rapunzel and some of the other ones out there. I can't remember all the names, and I'll talk more about them once I pick them up, because I do plan on picking them up. I want to review them. I have my rewards ready. And I also seen where they're talking about it's going to come out, the end of this week. And then they're supposed to be turning around and doing another sale again. So I'm like, should I hold out and just wait for the sale and get them, or just go ahead and get them with my rewards? Because I got several rewards now. So I'm thinking about getting them with my rewards, and then we'll see if I love any of them, and then get the additional ones with my, on sale. We shall see. We shall see. But I'm excited for the new Disney collection. And then me and Bath & Body Works might be on a sabbatical for a while, because until semi-annual sale, because girl is having fun playing in her collection, and I am fixing to be enjoying some of this stuff that I've accumulated. I have already been doing fragrance layering combination for you guys, enjoying my trays. I've been pulling other things from the collection to add to my layering combinations from Victoria's Secret and Bath & Body Works. I love both. I love Victoria's Secret in pink, and I love Bath & Body Works. So this channel doesn't just do one or the other. I love them both. Equally, I feel like I've had some great bangers from Victoria's Secret in pink, and I've had some misses, and the same go for Bath & Body Works. I've had some great ones from Bath & Body Works, and then I've had some misses from them. So to me, they're one and the same. It depends on what you want and what you feel like going for. But I'm excited for the Disney collection. And then, like I said, I think I'm going to have like a little sabbatical from them. I might go in and sniff the new, whatever else they may release in between then. And, then in the next semi-annual sale in the summer. And I may go through and do store walkthroughs or whatever. But I don't know if I'm going to be ready to just... It's going to have to be something that really wows me to pull me into the store to want to go and purchase after this Disney collection through SAS. So what are your thoughts? What are you doing for your spending and purchasing right now? Because I know some people are on low buy. Some people did like a 30-day or 60-day no buy, like they wasn't buying anything for like the first quarter of the year, or some are like doing a whole year. What are you doing for your collection? Because we got this stuff and we need to use it. You bought it, now use it. So let's play in our stash. Let's enjoy our stash. But we can take advantage of the sales, especially if it's something we love. So thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.